Hey guys, welcome back to the next lecture. In this one, we're going to be looking at three different things. The first one is the paper size we're going to print with. The next one is orientation, whether the paper is on its side or it's standing up. And the last one is print margins, meaning how much of the page we're actually going to use up near the edges. Okay, so let's begin. In order to do this, we need to be in page layout view. So we can use the shortcuts at the bottom by pressing the middle one, or we can go view, like so, workbook views, page layout. Okay, so now we can see where our data is going to be on our page. Okay, the first thing we're going to change is the paper size. As you can see, this one's quite large for what we need. So we're going to go page layout, page setup, and size. So click on size. And we want to change it to A4, okay? So you just select that, like so, and then we zoom out. There we go. Okay, so some of you may not have noticed a change. It was quite slight, but now we can check it. So we got A4 selected. All right, so the next thing we're going to select is orientation. As you can see, this page is a lot longer on the bottom than it is on the sides. We want to reverse that. So you want to go page layout, page setup, and orientation. Now you just want to click on portrait, like so. And there we go, as you can see. So it's looking a whole lot better now. All right. So the next thing we're going to learn are print margins. Now, a lot of people usually leave this to default, but I actually find that depending on what you're working with, sometimes it's okay to use a little bit more on the sides or on the top. You know, why not maximize your screen? Okay, so the way to do that is, let's zoom in first. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar, okay, let me just get my button, my drawing button. Okay, the print margin is the distance from the edge of your piece of paper to your work. Now, depending on your printer as well, there are limitations to how close you can print to the edges. Usually, in my experiences, I've found that if you do print too close to the edges and your printer sees that it can't print that far, a message will generally come up. Okay? So let's get rid of this drawing tool. So what we want to do is we want to bring this in a little bit closer, probably just half the distance here. Okay, so to do that, you want to go page layout, you want to go margins. Now you can use these ones here, which are already set up and they're pre-designed. But what we want to do is set them up a custom distance. Okay, so you want to go custom margins all the way at the bottom, like so. Let's bring the screen over. Okay, now what you're going to see on this page are, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, these top two, this one in the corner, the header, you don't have to worry about right now, and this footer one you don't have to worry about. Okay, the ones we're concerned with are top, bottom, left, and right, and you probably would have guessed by now that that's what they do. They set the margins between top, bottom, left, and right. So we're not going to touch the top and bottom. And the reason is we're going to be placing a header and footer later on. So we want that to have a little bit of space so we can fit that in. So what we want to do is we want to go to the left one and drop it to 0.4. Okay. And on the right, we want to drop that to 0.4 as well. You just click the downward triangle, okay, and press OK, like so. All right, there you have it. Okay, so still not perfect. We're getting there. The next thing we're going to be covering is how to actually extend it and make it larger. All right. Well, that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.